As you emphasized on the general economics one, which is always ought to be lengthy and filled with numericals and such difficult or such different paper in itself. To tackle it and to prepare for it, of course, should be a different ball game altogether. Many students would also say that the background for us, especially in post graduation or graduation, was not non mathematics, or we did not do econometrics till our post graduation. So how do you feel that, what kind of suggestions would you like to give all of those students for their preparation of GE1?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, luckily I had that economics background because I did my master's from IIT Kharagpur. So till 12th, I already had maths. So I didn't had that fear towards the maths and basically econometrics part. But I would say that sticking to few sources is good. For example, if everyone considers Gujarati, and I think that is more than sufficient because if we see the proofs and even the numericals which are given in the back of the chapter. Last year I saw that there was a question directly from the exercise of Gujarati. There was a question on Kochra and Orkut, I think so. So questions are there from Gujarati, and from the for the econometrics part, I think the UGC net book can also be helpful to some extent because there are some MCQs which can be done from that, and also studying like the video tutorials are already present for many coaching. Even the Ecoholics provide coaching for that. So using YouTube for studying like time series, for example, regression and all those things can help in much better way rather than just going through the books. So that is one thing. Apart from that, I think the fringe topics should not be left. For example, input-output model is there, or for example, index numbers is there. So and calculating consumer welfare for using integrations. So these things are there that generally people believe that even if they will come in the options, we will leave them and we'll attempt other questions. But we don't have that liberty in the examination because we have limited time and we don't know like what kind of questions will be given in the options. So you have to
Yeah.
be prepared with those fringe topics also. So
Hmm.
this was my main strategy this time, that I don't have to leave any part, even if it is coming in a 2 marker or 5 marker or 10 marker or anything. So
Right.
so the main basic advice is that we have to study these papers not only from books but by doing Google or going through some PDFs and etc.